Hey there, Hoopty fans. It's Gary here. It's been a little while since I've made a video. I wanted to make a quick one today and show you this Honda Accord. First of all, cue my intro. Alright folks, we'll do a quick walk around and check this thing out. Looking great right now, shiny in the sun. It is a 2008 Honda Accord Coupe, however you prefer to say it. I like to say coupe. The style of this car is very cool. I really like it. I actually been driving it for a couple days and it really has grown on me. It's got a little 4-cylinder engine, gets great gas mileage, pretty peppy, it's not fast, revs pretty high, sounds good, very good handling car, drives good. Definitely all around it's a nice car basically, but it's got a couple imperfections in the paint, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I might even do a little recording of it. So I'll just give you a quick, we'll go over the problems. You guys know I'm the most honest car salesman in the world. I can show you all the problems ahead of time. But let's look at a couple of the problems here and talk about how we might fix those. So the headlights, for those of you that watch my channel, you know I'm obsessed with headlights. I like to buy the Chinese ones off Amazon and replace them. It's kind of makes every car look so much better, I think. But these are not bad. On the clear coat they have a little bit of bad coming off here, but I think I can actually replace that, and we might try to do that. They don't look bad though, so I may not even screw with them, just to prevent getting deep into something not necessary. I am going to take these pinstripes off. I got one of those wheels that they sell at parts stores. I got it at Napa. I'll show you the wheel. Excuse all the trash in my garage. So this wheel, it's a 3M wheel. I've already got it all out of the package and installed on my drill, but it's like wax. It literally feels like candle wax, and supposedly you can take this wheel and take that pinstripe right off of there. I say supposedly because I've not tried this yet. So I am not claiming this works. I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. But anyway, so there's a couple bad spots in the paint on this car. I don't know how well it comes across on camera, but this mirror, the clear coat is gone. If you can see the line where the clear coat ends. So we're going to try to sand that and spray some new clear coat on it. This is Gary trying all new things. I'm not usually one to mess with stuff like this. I usually, pass it on, let somebody else do this stuff, but I'm liking to do more stuff myself and get into this. Got some rust here. It is surface rust. This is not soft. It's not rot all the way through, so it's pushing the paint up. And sometimes I become too big a perfectionist with these cars and I start fixing too much stuff. I'm not going to mess with that rust. Honda Accord, 88,000 miles. It's just going to have a little rust right there, unfortunately. I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a good price. See some clear coat issue here, so we're going to maybe try to sand that spot too. Once again, the sun's really bright. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like there was actually some kind of sticker or something there that somebody left for a long time and then ripped off. We got some touch-up paint. There's a little tiny couple chips there, and this was the other rust spot. I don't know how well you can see that, but once again, I'm not going to try to take that off of there. I might put some touch-up paint in that hole and then buff over it a little bit, but once again, it is not rot. It is not soft at all. So I mean, would it be nice to fix it? Yes, but I don't think, I'm not going to try to get top book value out of this car, so I just don't think it's, I don't know. I don't think it's worth that kind of labor that it would take to fix that. You see across here, there's little rust spots. They've not come all the way through the paint. They're under the paint, but once again, no rot at all. It's just on top of the paint. So I don't know. I guess because I've dealt with some rusty cars, I always, you know, feel them and try to move the rust and make sure it's not soft rot like it's falling apart. Ford, I'm looking at you. But that is obviously on top of the metal. So it's not as bad as my Expedition that was completely falling apart. I could literally like shake it and pieces would fall out of it. This mirror is the same as the other side. See that? This one not quite as bad as the other side. It probably looks worse. There's more for you to actually be able to see. Yeah, there's more for you to actually be able to see. But it's really not as bad as the other one. The other one, most of it has fallen off, so you can't see it as bad. But once again, I think I can fix both of those. I'm going to buff those and hit them with a little bit of clear coat and hopefully hide that. But so the headlight, the stripe, the clear coat, and that's pretty much going to be it for me on this car. I'll give you a quick look at the inside. The inside, very nice, very good condition. That center console right there, I'd say somebody has replaced that before because it's not the right color and it's got a stain on it. So I actually have looked on eBay already. That's not an expensive part. It's like $26, $27. I'm going to just order another cover for that, so that'll be new and look good. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty basic car. It's not super fancy. It does have a moonroof, I'm sorry. But you know, for the year it is, very, very nice, clean, very nice car. Anyway, that's really all I have. I'm gonna attempt to take this stripe off. I'll give you another look at it before I try it here. I'm not gonna be able to hold the camera while I do it, so we'll just cut and come back and see what it looks like. Be right back. All right, well, I didn't clean it off yet, but stripe is gone. It is a miracle tool. This 3M wheel that I bought at AutoZone to remove decals is amazing. You can see I went all the way down through here. I haven't done the other side yet. And it did leave what I would say is some residue from this wax. Kind of like roughed it up, but it's fine. I'll go over it with the buffer and some polish here in a minute. I'll show you a final product when I'm done, but got the sticker off, which was the goal, so it did its job. It worked. All right, I'll come back to you here in a few. Hey Hoopty fans, it's the next day. We got those stripes removed from the Honda. I haven't really looked at the finished product. I was buffing on it last night, but it's kind of getting dark, so I'm kind of seeing it the first time with you. And it is gone. Looks good. That's just dust. I did make a dumb mistake here. I can see already. I don't know how I did that. There's actually a little piece of the stripe I didn't get. I'll have to finish that up. But as you can see, you know, there's kind of a line of residue left right there. So maybe I have a little extra work to do here. Gosh, I guess I'm going to have to buff this again too, because I can still see a little bit of a darker spot there. A little bit of something there. Still needs buffed. But overall, I mean, the ugly stripe is gone. Same thing here. Gonna have to buff that a little more. Didn't quite get that off. But overall, I would call my experience with the 3M wheel a success. Once again, need a little bit more buffing, but it looks good. I mean, I'm happy. I'm okay with it. All right, this was a short video. I guess it was more of a review of the little 3M wheel than it really was about this car. But anyway, I'll have this Honda for sale if you're interested. I think it's going to make somebody a really nice car. All right, Have a nice day, Hoopty fans.